So Joe Payne was the CEO of a company called Eloqua. They're a marketing automation software company. Joe Payne learned from one of his friends that his biggest competitor, a company called Market to Lead, was being acquired by Oracle, by this giant software company. So what Joe did, oh my God, really, is that true? On his mobile device, he typed in Oracle and Market to Lead, and sure enough, he found one hit for that search term, and it was on the Oracle website. And it basically says nothing. It's 3 sentences that basically says, Oracle has acquired Market to Lead, and we're not going to tell you anything else. It was a very corporate announcement. Joe says, oh my gosh, I have such an opportunity. I can define what this means to the marketplace. I can newsjack this story. Joe Payne was in a room just like you are. He learned these ideas just like you are. His opportunity came up and he seized it. What did he do? He wrote a blog post in real time called Oracle Joins the Party. And he defined what this acquisition means for his industry. And what he did then was immediately picked up by all the journalists who had to write about this story, right? The news is breaking. They learned about it. They either have this terrible 3-sentence announcement from the company that says nothing. Journalists can't do anything with that. And a blog post from the CEO of a competitor. So here's the resulting story in Bloomberg Business Week. Here's the story in Customer Think, which is an important blog, quoting Joe Payne. Here's the PC World story, quoting Joe Payne, the CEO of the competitor. Here's a story in Information World, all these important for their industry. Also quoting Joe Payne, the CEO of the competitor. Can you imagine if you were in Oracle? Oh my gosh, the PR people at Oracle got totally skunked on this, didn't they? Crazy stuff. And Joe gets tons of exposure for his business. Then they did something really interesting. They emailed the blog post to everybody in their database who they think would have been interested in seeing the blog post about this acquisition. So it was real-time content then that was sent first to the wider market through a blog post, and then one buyer at a time through email, through Twitter, through LinkedIn. And the result of doing this was phenomenal. The first thing that happened, they generated over $1 million of new business from one blog post. This is new business coming in as a result of reading the blog post that Joe wrote. Then, about 8 months later, Oracle also acquired Eloqua. I guess if you can't beat them, you buy them, right? And it was an $810 million deal. And I calculated, based on the amount that acquisition was done for compared to the revenue of the company, that extra $1 million in revenue was worth $15 million on the purchase price. So this is my $16 million newsjacking triumph.